What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. Today we'll be visiting some local spots here in the backside of the island Saipan. Mako is going to be shooting some parrotfish. I'll be using a small tiny gun, and I'll be hunting for some reefs and exploring the caves. It's going to be epic. To find those fish, you gotta explore. You gotta hike to a remote spot where not a lot of people is able to access. So fishing in this location, it takes a lot of patience, it takes a lot of time. Rocks are super sharp. Spearfishing is filled with adventures. Sometimes you go to those remote spots, you're able to see some amazing fish. Saw this GT came in, just gave us a little look and swam off to the distance. Throughout the whole day, we're just swimming around, looking for new grounds and visiting those usual spots that we normally goes and fish. And this fatty right here that I shot definitely is good for dinner. Marco shot a really nice, decent parrotfish, and a white tip came in super close just to visit us because he haven't seen any fishermen for a very long time, and he wanted an easy meal. So let's get into the dive. Let's go. Welcome back. Don't be so deep. How's the water?
Low tide right now, going high around like 6, but the water is flat.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We're here at the secret spot. We normally dive here when the water is really calm in the east side of the island, which is the back. Today we're gonna head out here and visit some of the usual grounds that me and Marco normally comes and see how it goes. So I'll take you guys for a tour and let's check out the cliffside. Yes, sir. Wow. Big open ocean, bro. Holy cow, overcome. You don't find this every time. I got like 5 or 6 boulders around this area going down to the right that we're gonna try and visit today, and I'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna get down, do some rock climbing, and so yeah, guys, we're here. We're gonna jump in and see how this spot performed today. I'll see what fish is around here at the 9 o'clock hour, and we'll see you guys. It's gonna be a long hike. Yeah, actually it's only like 15 minutes hike, but it's gonna be pretty good. Shout out to the boys from 671 for the merch. Make sure you guys order directly. I'm gonna put his profile link in below, and so you guys can check it out. Yeah, make sure you guys support the market. You guys support the brothers 671. Here we go.
Oh shit. We're gonna be like the goat from Goat Island. Hike down. Hike down, don't fall down. Rock climbers. One wrong move, game over.
Let's go. So finally, we are about to jump into the water. But before you guys jump in, you gotta have your fins ready. You gotta have your mask on your face. You gotta hold on to your gun tight because you don't wanna jump into the water unprepared and a shark just comes right in front of you. What are you gonna do, bro? Can't even see anything. So make sure you get everything ready. And I like to jump in on my butt first, so that way my mask don't fly off my face and I get washed up on these waves. And let's get it. Shoots! Boom! So jumping into this water, so you gotta time the wave. When the wave comes up to the cliffside, that's when you jump. And when you get to the bottom, make sure your gun is loaded, because we know exactly where we're going today. So he saw some parrotfish in the distance and he's like, hey, let's check it out. Let's check those spotting right in front of us. So we went out and I did my first drop. So I got to the bottom, just slowly looking around and just seeing what's gonna come in. Saw some decent sized reef fish. I wasn't expecting to see a shark in the bottom. So you can see I'm getting closer to the bottom, and a freaking big white tip came in. Not ashamed, suicidal, man. So when you're diving down, you gotta take your time. And all I saw was this white tip that rushed straight in, and you gotta just poke it away, and they'll just swim off and leave you alone for a couple minutes, and they come back. But that's the reality of fishing in the reefs. Sharks are just predators, and they love coming back and forth and visiting for an easy meal. The fish that you shot, you go right after it. So you gotta be real fast, real careful, and always watch your surroundings. I didn't really see much, so then let Marco take the next dive. And the next dive, Marco went down. Hear the gun fired, and I looked down and he was swimming up with a really nice Pacific. These parrotfish are just gorgeous, man. Nice color, hard to shoot during the day. You just gotta have a good breath hold, and that's how you do it. Nice fish right here.
Fuck, a nice shot. Woo!
So it's my turn. I was like catching feeding. So got to the bottom slowly, just checking out this school of parrotfish. And I saw one running away, and okay, let me take the bigger one. And boom! Oh, wow! How could you miss that? So that fish actually swam off. It was pretty fast, pretty wild. I haven't shot any fish yet, but I'm gonna do the next dive. And this dive, I knew I saw a parrotfish went into a crack, those boulders. So I'm making my way down and just like scanning around left to right and see if I can see that parrotfish sticking his head out from the hole. And I saw a pretty decent sized GT, around 40 pounds. You gotta wave them down, and they're like, nah, I didn't want anything to do with you. I already knew that guy had a spear gun, and it's gonna hurt me. So I was just looking around, and finally that parrotfish came from the right side of the screen. If you guys can see on the right, this only parrotfish that was swimming here forever when we got to this rock came back, and I was able to put in a really nice shot. Nice shot right there. The shaft actually didn't penetrate, and you can see later on.
Yes, I told you that night is gone back.
Around this rock for a long time.
Look at that fucking the flop.
After shooting this fish, Marco was just hyped up. He went down for a next dive, and I wasn't able to record it, but he shot that fish straight in the headshot, bro. And came up with it very, very slow, taking his time, modeling, and it's like, check this out, headshot. Got to the surface, really, really nice eating fish.
Nice shot. Fuck it, that's a stone shot.
And it's my turn to take another dive. I actually dove this spot a couple nights ago. I went lobster hunting, and I saw some lobsters, some tactagas, and great reef fish in this crack. So I wanted to explore it and check it out. But all I saw was those surgeonfish, those red manpachis, and Malun. It wasn't really a fishy cave, but at least I take a quick glimpse of the place and see how it goes. I didn't really want to blast my spear gun shaft straight into the rock. It's gonna be a pain taking it out. And yep, I decided to head to the surface and relocate. After I got to the surface, this guy went down and shot a big blue parrotfish. These are called steepheads. In our place, it's called lagua. And these laguas are pretty big, man. They actually grow up to like 12 pounds, 13 pounds. But this is a really decent size. Really hard to shoot during the day. I was able to secure a really nice holding shot. And the thing about this fish, you gotta brain it. Like right after when you shoot it and you brought it up, you gotta dispatch it. So make sure you brain it so it doesn't attract any sharks from coming in. Because when they shake, like how it shake right now, it creates a vibration, and sharks love those kind of vibration, and they come in straight for your legs. Yeah. So after I see him shoot those couple parrotfish, I was like, you know what? Let me try this. Let me try this technique that I've picked up after many years of diving. Get to the bottom. I saw a bunch of parrotfish earlier, and when I got to that rock that I was pointing at, everything just went straight into those caves, and I was like, where did you go, bro? Anyways, there's one yellow band right in front of me, and I was like, you know what? Should I take it or should I not? I'm not sure if I should take this only parrotfish here in the rock. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get to the surface. Never mind, I'll save this fish for next time. I let them go and let them grow. So on this next dive, I was breeding up, and I decided to get to the bottom and see what's down there. This is around 70 feet drop. I wasn't really sure what's there until I reached halfway down to the bottom. I was able to see filament, those green parrotfish with ugly teeth, the bitternut chewers. And I got so close to it, maybe like 20 feet, and it just dipped into the cracks. And I was heartbroken, man. So halfway down, I noticed a grouper in that cave, and I wanted to also take my time and see if that green parrotfish, the filament, gave me a chance to, at least just a little part of it, so I can just blast it and, take it out from this dark hole. But there's a lot of surgeonfish around, and that grouper came up. Boom! Nice shot. Here we go. Chee-hoo! Another delicious fish. I don't know what Mako shark is on, but that guy fired a big whiptail, and it ripped off from his shaft. He was struggling because his mask was fogging up, so he had to go and clear it up. So I decided to get to the bottom and see where that fish went, and it happened to be in one of these boulders. I was taking my time looking into the boulders if I could see the color green, because it's actually really easy to see those fish when you're in the hole. You just gotta spot it really good and take your time, looking around, checking. And finally I saw that big nose. Boom! Round, disgusting nose of that parrotfish. Secure that shot, good shot placement, and head to the surface. You can see here, Mako's still cleaning up his mask because his mask was fogging up, man. The worst nightmare for fishermen that are. But nice fish, and I retrieved it. So while Mako shark mask was still fogging up, I took the next drop and actually saw a school of parrotfish, and they went straight into those cracks again, and I wasn't able to find them. So I decided to get to the bottom and see what's a good fish to take home. I was just taking my time, looking around, and I saw this nice squirrel fish. It's on my left side of the screen. You can see it just hovering and just looking at me, and I gotta take that. That's a delicious fish right there. Boom! Chee-hoo! These fish are actually very, their spines are very sharp, so you gotta be real careful. Great eating fish, man. It's one of my favorite fish to fry. Put in that hot oil pan. Damn. I actually shot this fish, but I wasn't recording, so at least I can show you guys what gun I was using to shoot this bastard. Damn. Cressy 90. Comanche. So I went down to the next dive. I saw a school of hangun. They're in the distance. Those Chinese koalas. And there's just filled with life, man. This shallow area was filled with life. I was actually down to shoot a couple of hanguns, but I already got one. And I was looking for something a little slightly bigger, just to put on the grill. And you can see there's so many fish just swimming up to me. And finally, someone got my attention. Wheelie time! Shang! This greelie is actually really powerful, but when you put a shaft into it, it won't move. Yeah! So on this next drop, I'm not really sure what I was looking for, but just wanted to, keep on diving, keep on making my way down and see what lies down there and the rocks. So I was making my way down and I saw a couple of midnight snappers. And these snappers are actually really tasty. One of my favorite fish to kind of like fry and soup and put it on a grill with salt and pepper. So I got to the bottom and you can see it from a distance. They're just all around. And it's all about the waiting game now. So I gotta just wait myself out. No sharky, please, no sharky. I don't want to turn and a shark just came straight up to my face and, take my mask off. So, just looking around, being patient, and this snapper just came straight in. Suicidal snapper, man. He wanted out. Boom! He went around the rock. Hell, nice fish. Mike goes like, hey, I saw a couple more fish down there, let's go. But you gotta do the can't see me sign because this fish was one of a kind. Color gold. Yeah. So the spot that he was pointing at, he went down and he shot a nice grouper, man. I didn't actually see it, but it went into a crack and it came out. And when I saw it, I was like, Pedeo Mataya. This guy went down and he just blew it right on the cheeks. Really nice color trout. I think those are called those marble groupers. You can see his line filled with parrotfish only. Lagua Paradise. Deep diver. And add this to his line. Man, looking good. Ooh. Beautiful fish, man. This fish a lot of people call lapu lapu. Because if you want to find them, li lapu tayit. Very hard. Nice fish. Shut up.
We're gonna fight like this.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's a nice grouper.
Yeah.
So on this next drop, we went out to the deeper water because we're heading back towards where we hiked down and saw this nice crack. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm going to chance it because this is the end of the dive. Let me get to the bottom and look if that GT was in the caves or something like that. Comes out. So I was making my way down and just taking my time, looking around. GT, Tanisun, GT, Tanisun, those two species. And I saw parrotfish in the distance, but I was pretty exhausted. And I saw that decent sized parrotfish. And those parrotfish are actually my favorite because they're pretty easy to shoot. They're not really running around. They're just eating and waiting for a shaft to fly through their body. Help! Got that fish out from that rock. Thank God it didn't get stuck. Get to the surface. And look at this fish. Really, really nice. Ooh. 1.5 pounds. Good stuff. So we're making our way back, and the spot that we jump off, this is actually right next to it. I get to the bottom and I saw 10 fish. And you know what? One fish don't hurt. Chang! Got that nice 10 fish, secured a shot, pull it up, and guess who came in? The taxpayers. La puta. 3 white tip. Insane, man. The white tip was like, give me that fish, give me that fish. Easy meal, easy meal. Check out this fish. This is actually pretty rare. Normally you find this fish in the lagoon. There are sand bass. I'm not sure what is it called, but those are those yellow parrotfish with the blue stripes that lives in the lagoon. And when they grow much older, they turn into this color. Very pretty fish, man. Okay. So after I shot that parrotfish, sharks started going circles around us. We're like, okay, we gotta scare these guys off because I don't want to be climbing up on a cliff and someone grab my leg or something bites my leg. So try and poke them away and scare them, but these guys are fearless, man. Suicidal fish right here. Sharky, sharky, boom! Trying to scare them away, but coming back and forth. 4 of them, big, husky, white tip. I just hate sharks that are right near us, and they're just not ashamed, man. Fearless mammals. One of them are surfacing from the back. I was like, hey, let me load this and let me put a bullet through the fins. Shark fin soup. But we decided to just get to the top and get out of the water.
Wow. That's how you kill.
God, oh, bird. Someone running around, you come here and
Payday. Fuck, you know, the guy's been there a long time at that rock, that fish.
this one, no?
This one is the only one, the 2 of them. The only one left.
Someone lead no sablon.
You only come to this spot if you can hack it.
Whip tail with the 90.
With the one Pacific with 100.
You gotta be loaded with skills. Softy as know the vibes, baby. We fucking slayed the African spot today. Check it out. Just when you rock the merch, you're gonna have the lock. Let's go. Yes, sir. Very rare parrotfish.
Or you're gonna find like this.
Went down 100 feet for this guy. You already know the vibes. Can face. One more left over here. Try and shoot it if you can. Look at the size of this midnight.
Midnight but blow him daytime. Fuck yeah, that one like what? 3 pounds? 8 shit.
Look
Where
at
are
the
you gonna
size.
find like this size? Holy shit.
Hangun. Rangun. Raoud. So, that is it for today.